This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll English, episode number 368, probably. So in today's episode I speak to Champagne Shah, classic Rock and Roll English episode where we talk about celebrations, let's say, different types of things like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, all of these ones which are all basically a load of rubbish. Anyway, yes, that's about all I need to tell you. So here is the episode. Happy listening. Champagne Shah, how are you today?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Always fantastic, Shah. Always fantastic. Finally, we managed to record this pod. Had a few near misses, didn't we? I think we were supposed to do it last week. And then, so for people, obviously, that don't know this, I cancelled because I was too tired. But what I loved was your message, Champagne Shah, that said, oh, thank God. Thank God she
Yes.
cancelled because I'm so tired too.
We've got to the age now, haven't we, where people cancelling is an absolute blessing in disguise.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you always feel bad when you cancel, but just seeing that message, thank God, just it reassures you. But you know what? That is what I think happens so much these days. Like, you go to something, you don't really want to go. The other person doesn't really want to go, but I think you're both just too scared to say it sometimes.
You are, and I think we've been friends long enough that we are free to cancel on each other.
Exactly.
All you like.
But what I did appreciate of that, Shah, is that you did say, so you said, oh, thank God you've cancelled. But then you said to me, I just didn't want to let you down. And I thought, that's a true friend as well, though. A true friend. She was going to go through the pain barrier for me.
I was, and it was a real pain barrier. I had the lurgy that has hit the whole of the south of England last week. So it would have been a very croaky podcast.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're finally here, Champagne Shah. So normally we start with reviews. Haven't had one of them in a while. It's almost been officially phased out, that part. So we are going to get on straight to the pod, okay? Which I was thinking, what are we going to do this about? This is kind of my first official pod after Christmas because...
Oh, wow.
The last pod after Christmas, I wouldn't call it the standard Rock and Roll English pod. And I thought, well, what can we talk about? Christmas has just finished. But then I thought, what's the next one? Okay, so we've got Christmas out of the way. And I thought, well, apparently Valentine's Day, okay? So I've got a list of... I don't know what to call them. Holidays. Valentine's Day is not a holiday, is it? What is it? Just
no.
Days?
It's just a celebration, isn't it? It's a reason for people to spend money.
I think that's the perfect way to describe it, actually. Okay. So what we're going to do, I've got a list, a Chat GPT list, and we're basically going to give the celebration a mark out of 10 and discuss pros and cons. Okay.
Okay.
So I've got them in order. ChatGPT gave me the order. So 14th February, obviously, Valentine's Day. What are your thoughts?
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10, yeah.
And that's generous. That's because I understand for people that are newly in love or trying to reignite some sort of passion, they need a good reason, don't they? But once you've been married, if your other half can make you a decent cup of tea in bed on a Sunday morning, who needs Valentine's Day?
I absolutely agree with that. But to be honest, like when you said like sort of new relationship, etc., I don't remember ever doing anything for Valentine's Day with Mrs. R&R. Maybe when I was a teenager kind of thing, but I think, in my opinion, once you get past the age of 25, like
yes,
Valentine's Day is not a real thing. It's so much tacky rubbish that you can get from the shops, isn't there?
There is.
Do you even do cards?
No.
Good, because we don't either.
No. Now, and when we first started dating, we lived in different towns, and so we would always engineer it that we'd meet up the weekend after, so we could get the half-price flowers. Yeah,
I
I'd get
like
the
it.
flowers, and I'd buy him the half price chocolates. And oh
Now,
yeah.
now that is romance, but economical romance,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Thinking about it, yes. But the next one, Champagne Char, I think is going to get a higher one from you. I don't know about from me.
Mm,
Um, Mother's Day. What are your thoughts?
yeah, I
Yeah.
like Mother's Day. I do like Mother's Day, but again, it's not a high score.
Mm,
Um, I like it as a good excuse to spend time with my son.
yeah.
Especially now he's at the age where he'll do anything not to spend the day with me. It's good bribery. But I'm not into presents or anything. Like
Oh,
a
really?
nice, no, I'll have a nice card,
Okay.
preferably a homemade
Yeah,
card.
it's okay. You sure? We are big on cards in the UK, aren't we? Because it's not so much
Yeah.
well, in the other country that I know about, Italy. It's not really a thing. They don't have like Clinton's, or is that still a shop? I don't know. Is
Oh,
that closed? A few of them closed, didn't they?
I
But we
think I
have
think we're more onto
card shop.
Moonpig, aren't we
Oh
now?
yeah, yeah. I've been through the Moonpig
Yeah.
phase. So for people that don't know Moonpig, you get online, and then you have to put the pictures on. So then the card gets delivered. So it's a much more personalized vibe. So yeah, my son's birthday's coming up, and Mrs. R and I said, "Do we need to get a Moonpig?" I was like, "No, he's not going to care."
He's
He
he's really not going to care. But also, how young is he that you've already given up on the
Yeah, exactly. He's
personalised
turning
cards?
3, so given up already. I said he'll be much happier with one with a
Mm,
dinosaur on anyway. He doesn't want
he
to
will.
see a picture of us, does he?
No.
Yeah, the
And
moon pic, and it's hassle, isn't it? Because then you need to
it
go
is
through all the
hassle.
photos. You have to find the right photo, and then you need a different shape photo. My God, it takes
Mm.
ages.
And by the end of it, it's like £10 a card.
It is. It's
Yeah,
it's
no.
daylight robbery, isn't it?
Go back to
Um,
Clinton's. I'm just going to put a disclaimer in here in case my husband or son listen to this. I would like a little gift for Mother's Day.
lit- not no gift.
Not no gift.
Hmm.
Some flowers or something will do. You can tell I like flowers.
Um, because yeah, for me, I don't, most of the ones on this list are just nonsense things. Like you said, designed to spend money.
Mm,
So when it's Mother's Day as well, it's just the fact that I need to go and get a present, and you think, oh, no,
mm.
I've got lots of things to do. I appreciate my mum, I appreciate my wife, obviously a lot. I get them both presents, but it's a lot of hassle. It's a lot of hassle.
It is. And actually, I don't want to just buy tat for the sake of buying
Mm,
tat. I'd rather take my mum out for lunch
yes,
or
yeah.
yes, do
Um,
something with her.
However, I have found myself, I think it was actually maybe last year, in Tesco's on Saturday night, because Mother's
Oh
Day is always
no.
on a Sunday, and you're looking at the last flowers that are left. I actually remember I had to get a card. I think this was for Mrs. R&R. And I liked one of the cards, but because it was just like people just go mad, don't they? And the envelope wasn't there. So then
Mm.
I was looking, I had this card and I was looking at all the other envelopes to see if it would fit. And I found one that did. So I had like a pink card with like a yellow envelope. Um,
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah, not for me. Okay, so next
No.
one, maybe a bit controversial talking about this, but Easter. What are your thoughts?
Um, I will always celebrate the devouring of chocolate.
I thought you were going to say like the life of Christ or something like that.
Um,
Devouring of chocolate.
I like Easter in the sense that it's the beginning of spring.
Right, yeah.
Um, and so in that way, I like that time period because you get in the UK you get the bank holidays,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's always a four day weekend.
Hmm.
I like that aspect of it. I'm not at all interested in the religious aspect
Yeah.
of it.
I think these days it's becoming less and less, isn't it? But
Mm,
the as you mentioned, a big thing in all of it, we'll get to these later as well, but bank holidays, because Friday and Monday, that That is good, isn't it? However, for me, Easter's just, it's like, Batman and Robin. So Batman is Christmas and Robin is Easter. It's always, so I always feel sorry for Easter in some ways.
Yes.
That it's
Yes.
playing second fiddle, as we say.
And my son's birthday is always around Easter.
Right.
So it's always proved tricky in the past as well for birthday parties or for socializing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really wants to be sharing their birthday
Yeah.
with the death of Christ.
I've got both my kids' birthdays coming up, and these kids' birthday parties, I mean, I'm spending so much money on something which I'm not even going to enjoy. They're just going to be loads of kids. My kids won't even talk to me, running around, and you just think, what is the point in this? There are not many things worse than a kid's party for me.
Did you have parties as a kid?
I definitely had, but I think even by the time I was probably about, I don't know, definitely by 10, I think I'd had enough. And went for like low key, couple of mates round. But yeah, no, I did. I think I enjoyed them. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I'm sure that's how you feel, and I think that's exactly how a lot of parents feel. But from my recollection, the kids really enjoy them.
Yeah.
And
no,
it's just a pain you've got to go through.
Last year, at my daughter's one, she seemed to have a really good time. I repeat, she had a really good time.
How old is she now?
So she will be turning 5.
Oh.
Yeah, prime, having a Elsa party.
Wow.
With someone else. Yeah. So
don't let her hold a balloon. She might let it go.
Oh, got it. Right. Yeah. I was thinking like maybe fly in the sky. I was thinking, does Elsa fly in the sky with a balloon?
That's my niece's favourite joke. She's about 7 now, but yeah.
Still works.
It still works.
So next one, I mean, should be big, but isn't. St. George's Day, 23rd of April. What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm glad you told me the date because I wouldn't have had a clue.
I wouldn't. I probably would have known it was in April, I think.
I don't think I would have.
But it's literally nothing in the UK, is it? It's like the national day or whatever, the patron saint, but it is literally nothing.
And actually, with the horrendous social situations we found ourselves in the UK, I'm talking flags and things recently, I was looking into St. George a little bit more, and I could be wrong, so do change it if I'm wrong. But wasn't he quite empathetic? Wasn't he quite a good saint?
Well, I hope so. He's the patron saint. What do you mean?
I'm going. No. St. George. I'm having a quick
Did
Google.
he kill a dragon?
No, wasn't that the Welsh one?
Oh right. Real detailed history lesson here on Rock and Roll English.
That's great. I teach children, isn't it? There was lots to do about him allowing people of different faiths and different religions in, I believe.
Okay, so that's like the opposite of what the St. George's flag now stands for.
Exactly. The idea that these people were putting flags on lampposts to not allow that to happen was really idiotic.
Yeah, I don't know if people are aware of this in the UK. Something that's been happening a lot of people putting, St. George's flags, so the flag of England on lampposts, basically saying it's quite kind of like a racist vibe, isn't it? So yeah, St. George's Day, probably a 1 out of 10. However, I do remember at university once, just because we thought we were cool, we did celebrate that day, and we just like acted like hooligans, and we watched Football Factory, got drunk, and went to watch a football match, and just acted like hooligans, only between sort of like 3 or 4 of us.
I was going to say I don't have recollection of that.
No, we just we thought we were hooligans and thought we were cool, but
Yeah.
clearly we're not. So yeah, not a great one. But now I am moving to the big ones. Okay, but I say big ones. Bank holidays. So we've got.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
we can choose the best one here. So we've got early May, so which is in the first Monday of May. Spring bank holiday, which is late May, which is the last Monday in May. And then we've got the summer bank holiday, which is the last Monday of August. These are the only 3 like bank holidays we get, aren't they? That are not like Christmas or
Yes.
Easter, basically. So thoughts on bank holidays? What's your favourite?
So my favourite has always been the early May
I agree.
for the sole reason that it was not during a school holiday.
I knew
So
you
it
were
was
gonna
an
say that.
additional day off.
So on this though, I was thinking about this when I saw this on ChatGPT and it says early May, because for example, St. George's Day, I didn't know that was the 23rd of April. It was ChatGPT. But when I saw this early May, late August, they're all kind of like spring, summer, which does, I think, add to help people feel a bit better during summer. But, give us one in like January, February, where like everyone's really depressed. Give us a bank holiday there just to boost morale.
Yeah, give us an extra day off when
Yeah.
it's dark and cold and no one wants to get out of bed.
Exactly, because at least in December you've got Christmas coming up, but then January, like I think late Jan, early Feb.
Oh, maybe the 742nd of January. That would be a good time.
Like if anyone important is listening to this, sort us out a bank holiday. Like, and as well, the last one in August. Yeah, because that's almost as well. It's a bit almost depressing because it's like the end of.
And everyone's going back to school. Yeah.
So
And
I think
kids
that
have
could be
already had,
substituted.
kids have had 4 or 5 weeks off by that point. They
Exactly.
don't need another day. I'd
Exactly.
even be happy to move one of the Mays, spread them out a bit.
The late May, because it's exactly. We've got 3 of these in 12 months, and 2 of them are in the same month. That is just
Someone
bonkers,
was not
isn't it?
thinking.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely was not thinking that through. But yeah,
Why do we have bank holidays? What is the purpose?
this is a real history lesson today, isn't it? I know about the early May one, because that is International Labour Day, which in most countries is celebrated on the 1st of May. However, I think this is a smart thing we do in the UK. We put it to the first Monday because when I lived in Italy, 1st of May, great if it's during the week. If it's on like a Sunday, you just lose the day. You just lose it, and it's just a normal weekend, and so you've lost the holiday.
Okay.
But so we put it on the first Monday. So I know about the first bank holiday.
And kudos to the people in charge for that one. Well done.
Yes, but other ones, that's as far as my history knowledge goes.
Okay.
So. And I only know that because I lived in Italy and it was the 1st of May. And then I thought, well, we got a bank holiday in May as well. I wonder if that's connected. And it was. So that's the only reason I know that.
So do you think the idea that it was the banks being closed has got any element of truth?
No, I think that's just kind of just something that sort of like our parents used to tell us when they probably didn't know the answer to the question.
And they didn't have Google to double check.
Yeah. I remember being told it was when the banks are closed to count the money, which sounds ludicrous now. But as a kid being like, right, oh, that makes sense. Bank holiday, the banks need to count the money, and they only do that 3 times a year, apparently.
So if you're going to steal anything, make sure it's after August.
Just got mountains of cash, and then they just count that cash 3 times a year, 2 times in the same month.
Any error.
So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that was true.
I wonder how many of your listeners are now Googling what is a bank
exactly.
holiday.
I think there's going to be lots of Googling after this. Okay, so we're on to June now, which is Father's Day. Okay, so Father's Day and other things which are not safe for the public will be discussed in tomorrow's R&R family episode. Remember, if you are interested in joining the R&R family membership area where there are more than 1,000 extra podcasts, then go to the page, just type in Rock and Roll English Family onto Google, you will see it. So just a quick look at some of the vocabulary from today. Champagne Shah said cancelling is a blessing in disguise when someone cancels on you, meaning meaning it's a good thing but in disguise, so that it's not so easy to see, let's say. So that is a blessing in disguise. And I said that she was going to go through the pain barrier to record the podcast. Quite self-explanatory, but a nice term, to go through the pain barrier, because she said she had the lurgy. Now, the lurgy is slang to say when you're not feeling very well, you've just got, that standard British winter cold. I was going to say lurgy, but then I thought, well, that's not helping, is it? And she said it would have been a croaky podcast. So croaky is when your voice is a bit like this. And after that, we spoke about, I think it was Valentine's Day, and Champagne Shah said, I don't want to buy tat for the sake of buying tat. So tat meaning rubbish, like those, I don't know, just the rubbish you see on Valentine's Day, you know what I mean, the tat. And also that was nice just for the sake of it, just because, everyone else does it. I suppose I should, just for the sake of it. She also said she supports the devouring of chocolate. Now, devour is a lovely word to just mean eat, like, really demolish, really devour the chocolate. And I said how Easter plays second fiddle to Christmas. If you play second fiddle to someone or something, you're always second. And I can't remember, that was it when we were talking about birthdays. I said even when I got to like 10, my parties were very much more of a low-key event, like not big, just a couple of mates round, watch the football. That was my idea of a great party, which it hasn't really changed much since then. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you next time. But in the meantime, just keep on rocking, baby.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.